How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you some absolute bangers that are all on sale on the PlayStation Store for the second half of the holiday sale that runs through January 21st. As usual, I've scoured this sale for all the full games, game bundles, and premium editions that are at the lowest price they've been in recent history, and are at least a 70 on OpenCritic or Game Rankings. So if that sounds like the kind of video you want to see, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my daily coverage of every sale that Sony puts out. I'm trying to get to 25k by the end of the year, so every bit helps. Alright, that's enough yapping from me, let's get into the video. For $14.79, the Dark Pictures anthology The Devil in Me is a cinematic horror game where a group of documentary filmmakers are lured into a modern-day replica of H.H. Holmes' murder castle, only to discover they're being watched, manipulated, and trapped in deadly games. You'll explore the sinister World's Fair Hotel, solve tool-based puzzles, and navigate run, jump, and climb mechanics while surviving elaborately designed killing rooms that test your wits, courage, intuition, and loyalty. With branching narratives, multiplayer options, and the Curator's Cut offering new perspectives and choices, the game delivers tense, replayable horror where every decision can mean life or death. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $19.99, Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 and 2.5 Remix is an HD remastered collection where you experience 6 unforgettable Kingdom Hearts adventures, from the original Final Mix to Birth by Sleep and cinematic remasters of 358 by 2 Days and Recoded, all leading up to the events of Kingdom Hearts 3. You'll wield your Keyblade across beloved Disney worlds, battle heartless, nobodies, and other enemies, and relive the epic story of Sora, Riku, Kairi, and friends in a richly woven saga of friendship, light, and darkness. With updated visuals, cinematic sequences, and hours of classic action RPG gameplay, it delivers a magical, immersive, and essential experience for both longtime fans and newcomers alike. It's an 82 on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 450 hours to finish all the games in the set. For $14.79, One Piece Odyssey is a story-driven RPG celebrating the 25th anniversary of the legendary manga and anime series. After a storm shipwrecks the Straw Hat Pirates on a lush, storm-lashed tropical island, Monkey D. Luffy sets off on a thrilling quest to reunite with his crew while facing dangerous new enemies, deadly natural hazards, and mysterious island secrets that test their courage, teamwork, and cleverness at every turn. Players can control multiple Straw Hat Pirates, explore beautifully detailed environments, engage in turn-based combat, solve puzzles, uncover hidden treasures, and experience a classic RPG adventure full of humor, friendship, and the epic spirit of One Piece. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $11.99, Cyberdimension Neptunia, 4 Goddesses Online is a vibrant action RPG where you lead Neptune and her party into the virtual world of Asgard. Play solo or team up online in a 4-player party to hack and slash through hordes of enemies, complete challenging quests, unlock hidden dungeons, explore sprawling environments, discover rare treasures, uncover collectibles, and rescue the creators of Leanbird, all while navigating dynamic battles, interactive puzzles, and story-driven events filled with humor and intrigue. Players can upgrade characters, unlock powerful abilities, customize outfits, and experience a story-driven adventure full of friendship, epic combat, and high-energy excitement. It's a 70 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $14.99, Tales of Iron 2 Whiskers of Winter Deluxe Edition delivers the brutal action RPG base game along with the exclusive Augur of the Draugr armor and weapon pack and the Heir to the Throne cosmetic DLC. Step in a battle clad in legendary Draugr armor, forged during the Elder Wars between rats and bats, and choose from 6 warrior-worthy hairstyles and beards to fully customize Arlo for winter's deadly challenges, mastering new combat tactics, strategic weapon combinations, and intense boss encounters. The Augur of the Draugr pack adds 3 new helms, armors, pauldrons, shields, and axes, while the Heir to the Throne pack lets you further personalize Arlo's look for style and battle prowess. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $11.24, Record of Lodoss War Deedlit in Wonder Labyrinth is a 2D action exploration Metroidvania, following Deedlit as she awakens in a mysterious place and sets off alone to uncover hidden secrets, face dangerous enemies, and confront unexpected challenges while unraveling a deeper story of magic, betrayal, and heroism. Players engage in sword and arrow combat, swap and upgrade weapons, and use elemental spirits like Sylph and Salamander to modify abilities, resistances, and recover HP. Explore interconnected labyrinths, discover hidden treasures and lore, solve clever environmental puzzles, and enjoy a mix of combat, exploration, and strategy that appeals to both longtime fans and newcomers. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $17.99, The Wonderful 101 Remastered is a fast-paced action game where a global team of 100 heroes must unite to protect Earth from various alien invaders. Players control the entire team simultaneously, combining their abilities to form massive fists, blades, and other creative constructs to defeat enemies, solve environmental challenges, and overcome perilous obstacles with dynamic, flowing combat, spectacular visuals, and inventive gameplay twists. With Platinum Games' signature responsive controls, cinematic action, and a pulse-pounding story of courage, teamwork, and friendship, it's an ambitious, thrilling adventure that challenges reflexes, strategy, and creativity. It's a 78 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 9 out of 10, and about 85 hours to platinum. For $11.99, Shantae and the Pirate's Curse is a colorful action platformer that follows Shantae, the hair-whipping genie, as she loses her magic and must team up with her nemesis, the pirate Risky Boots, to save Sequin Land from an evil curse. As a pirate, Shantae wields new weapons like a flintlock pistol, scimitar, and cannon to battle monsters and bosses, upgrade her hair and abilities, locate maps, return heart squids, and collect rare loot across cursed islands and hidden secret areas. With high-resolution artwork, multiple endings, unlockable pirate mode, a memorable soundtrack, and a quirky cast of characters, it's a humorous, action-packed adventure fans won't want to miss. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $14.99, Red Matter 2 is an award-winning VR puzzle adventure that plunges you into a dystopian Cold War setting at the far reaches of space, filled with mystery, tension, and a sense of constant dread. Step into the shoes of Sasha, an agent awakened on a lunar base by a mysterious operative, tasked with uncovering the secrets of the enigmatic Red Matter while facing hidden threats, cryptic challenges, and morally ambiguous decisions that shape the story. Explore visually stunning Volgravian bases, solve complex environmental, physics, and logic puzzles, hack terminals for vital information, and navigate with your jetpack while confronting unexpected dangers, fast-paced challenges, and cunning adversaries. It's an 87 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $19.99, Grounded is a cooperative survival adventure where you've been shrunken to the size of an ant and must explore, build, and survive in a vast, dangerous backyard filled with giant insects, hazardous terrain, and hidden secrets. You'll uncover the story behind your sudden miniaturization while crafting weapons, upgrading armor, customizing your character with mutations and milk molars, and using clever tactics to fend off swarming creatures across ponds, sandboxes, and termite dens. Play solo or team up with up to 3 friends in shared worlds, where your progression persists even if the host is offline, keeping every backyard encounter tense, unpredictable, and highly replayable. It's an 82 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 75 hours to platinum. For $19.99, The Legend of Nayuta, Boundless Trails is a charming, action-packed, and beautifully crafted RPG, where Nayuta sets out beyond his island home, whisked into a thrilling adventure across multiple worlds to stop an evil plot that threatens the balance of all realms. Joined by the fairy-like Noi and other allies, you'll explore vibrant environments, battle a wide variety of enemies, solve clever puzzles, and uncover the secrets of a richly imagined universe filled with danger, wonder, and unforgettable characters. With fast-paced combat, engaging exploration, and a heartfelt, character-driven story, every step challenges your strategy, timing, and curiosity as you journey to save the world. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $11.99, Cat Quest 3 is a whimsical 2.5D open-world action RPG where you play a swashbuckling privateer exploring the pirate-themed Caribbean in search of the legendary Northern Star, hidden treasures, and rare artifacts. Sail your ship across vibrant seas, battle hordes of pirates, and use your refined combat system with tight controls, weapon swapping, ferocious spells, and environmental interactions, all playable solo or in local co-op with friends. Explore colorful dungeons, traverse diverse biomes, uncover secrets, collect new weapons and glamorous costumes, and aid a quirky cast of characters with quests in any order to craft your own awesome, fully customizable adventure. It's an 82 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $17.99, Croc, Legend of the Gobbos Platinum Edition is a charming platformer where you play as Croc, a lovable little crocodile using his wiggly butt, backpack, and acrobatic moves to rescue his adopted Gobbo family from the evil Baron Dante and his mischievous minions. You'll run, jump, climb, swim, and tailspin through 45 colorful levels across 5 diverse worlds, battling enemies and bosses while exploring volcanoes, ice glaciers, underwater caves, and more in a playful, nostalgic adventure. With enhanced HD graphics, modern controls, updated camera, and retro modes, it delivers a delightful mix of classic charm and modern polish for both longtime fans and new players. It's a 78 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $11.99, Danganronpa 1 and 2 Reload bundles both high-stakes murder mystery visual novels, Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc and Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. At Hope's Peak Academy, the nation's best students are trapped in a twisted winner-takes-all killing game, forced to investigate murders, gather evidence, and survive deadly class trials while uncovering dark secrets, hidden motives, shocking betrayals, unexpected twists, and chilling psychological challenges that constantly test your wits and morality. When Monokuma returns on Jabberwock Island, the stakes rise, and players must solve complex mysteries, interrogate classmates, and navigate tense trials to escape with their lives. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 80 hours to platinum. For $15.99, The Rise of the Golden Idol is a narrative-driven puzzle adventure set in the 1970s, following a tenacious relic hunter on a quest to uncover a legendary artifact rumored to reshape the world and grant unimaginable power. Investigate 20 strange cases of crime, death, and depravity, where enlightenment seekers, convicts, chat show hosts, and corporate middle management all play a part, each with hidden motives, secrets, and unexpected connections that may change everything you think you know. Like its predecessor, players are free to explore, gather clues, build theories, and piece together the sprawling mystery across an age of hallucinogenics, fax machines, parapsychology, and TV guides. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $19.99, Trials of Mana is a fully remade action RPG that retells a classic fantasy tale where the world teeters on the brink as the mana tree begins to wither and ancient evils threaten total destruction. Choose your party from 6 unique characters, each with their own story paths, abilities, class evolutions, and personal motivations, then dive into fast-paced, real-time combat, colorful environments, and a branching narrative shaped by your team composition and choices. With updated visuals, full voice acting, meaningful quality of life improvements, and a nostalgic yet modernized gameplay loop, it delivers a polished JRPG adventure full of magic, exploration, and heroic battles. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $11.24, Grime is a surreal action platformer where you're born into a collapsing world of flesh, stone, and madness, fighting to survive and evolve within its hostile, alien environments from nothing. Explore an interconnected, nightmarish landscape, master parry-focused combat, absorb enemies to steal their traits, and wield living weapons that mutate mid-fight, allowing deep customization based on your preferred playstyle, build choices, and combat rhythm. With evocative visuals, punishing boss encounters, flexible progression, and the included Colors of Rot DLC adding new areas, abilities, enemies, and challenges, it delivers a uniquely unsettling Metroidvania experience that constantly rewards mastery. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $19.79, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles Edition is an action-packed first-person shooter that includes the full base game and the Zombies Chronicles expansion, offering one of the most ambitious, adrenaline-fueled, and content-rich Call of Duty experiences yet. Play through campaign, multiplayer, or the signature Zombies mode, where you face waves of undead across 8 fully remastered classic maps from previous Black Ops titles, all upgraded in HD for modern gameplay. With intense combat, high-octane multiplayer, and strategic cooperative zombie survival, this edition blends nostalgia with modern mechanics for a thrilling, endlessly replayable shooter experience full of chaos and excitement. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $12.49, Terraformers is an expansive turn-based colony builder where you explore and reshape Mars, founding cities, managing resources, and transforming a barren planet into a thriving world over multiple challenging eras. Send leaders to uncover natural wonders, plan efficient city layouts with synergistic buildings, and make strategic choices from randomly offered projects each year, ensuring every procedurally generated playthrough feels fresh and challenging. With ambitious terraforming projects like restarting volcanoes, deploying space mirrors, spreading life forms, and balancing roguelike progression systems, it offers deep, methodical strategy with massive replayability. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 75 hours to platinum. For $11.99, Code Vein Deluxe Edition is a dark, action-packed RPG set in a post-apocalyptic world, where you play as a revenant, a survivor granted supernatural powers at the cost of your memories, fighting to survive amid towering ruins and deadly enemies. Explore hauntingly atmospheric environments, engage in intense combat with customizable skills, and team up with AI companions as you face monstrous lost and unravel the mysteries of Vein, a hidden stronghold where humanity clings to life. This deluxe edition includes the full game, season pass, alternate Mia set, and the insatiable Bloodthirst accessory set, offering a complete and immersive experience for fans of challenging, story-driven action RPGs. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 75 hours to platinum. For $14.99, Rez Infinite is a mesmerizing, synesthesia-fueled rail shooter where every move triggers vibrant colors and music perfectly synced to its legendary techno soundtrack for an almost hypnotic effect. Blast through remastered classic levels, areas 1 through 5, and the VR-focused free-flying stage Area X with razor-sharp 4K visuals, 60 FPS motion, HDR, and full 5.1 or 7.1 surround sound, all fully playable without VR, while optional PSVR 2 support adds 120 FPS, full 3D audio, eye tracking for precise targeting, and dynamic DualSense plus headset haptics for a deeply immersive, tactile adventure. Whether in standard 2D or VR, the game delivers an unforgettable, rhythmic, visually stunning journey. It's an 88 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $11.99, Am Setsuna is a heartfelt JRPG, where you follow Setsuna as she prepares to make the ultimate sacrifice to save her homeland, delivering a story steeped in emotion, sorrow, and timeless, unforgettable, deeply moving fantasy adventure rooted in loss and hope. You'll explore beautifully crafted environments, meet a cast of memorable characters, and engage in a battle system inspired by Chrono Trigger, blending turn-based strategy with modern refinements for a nostalgic yet fresh experience. With evocative music, striking character designs, and a melancholic story that tugs at the heart, every journey through this world immerses you in classic JRPG charm while testing your strategic skills. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $15.99, Iron Meat is a brutal, fast-paced run-and-gun shooter where you battle the Meat, an all-consuming interdimensional biomass threatening to devour the world, spreading chaos and carnage across every level. Inspired by classic arcade shooters, you'll tear through 9 gore-soaked levels packed with bullet barrages, mutated victims, machines, and colossal bosses, each with multi-phase encounters that escalate the carnage as you increase the difficulty. Couch co-op lets you grab a friend for double firepower, and over 30 unlockable skins allow wild combinations like shark heads on robot bodies or demon-winged cowboys for a hilariously customizable, over-the-top experience. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $11.99, Sonic Colors Ultimate is a high-speed platformer where Sonic races across an interstellar amusement park to free the captured alien wisps and thwart the evil Dr. Eggman's latest scheme, packed with non-stop action and dazzling set pieces. Explore 6 unique, colorful worlds filled with obstacles, hazards, hidden collectibles, secret paths, and challenging platforming, while using the Wisp's incredible powers to overcome challenges, unlock secrets, and gain new abilities that enhance your speed and strategy. With upscaled visuals, a new game mode, improved gameplay mechanics, and additional features, every loop, dash, and wisp-powered jump delivers the ultimate Sonic experience for fans old and new. It's a 78 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $11.99, South Park The Video Game Collection bundles 2 hilarious RPG adventures, South Park The Stick of Truth and South Park The Fractured But Whole, letting you join the town's infamous kids on epic quests. In The Stick of Truth, become the new kid and fight legendary battles against underpants gnomes, hippies, and dark forces while earning your place alongside Stan, Kyle, Cartman, and Kenny with turn-based combat and outrageous humor at every step. In The Fractured But Whole, craft your own superhero, join Coon and friends, build notoriety, and use superpowers in tactical turn-based fights to save South Park from chaos, all with sharp satire, memorable dialogue, and comedic antics. It's an 84 average on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 40 hours to get both platinums. For $19.79, Towa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree is a roguelite adventure where you play as Towa, leading a band of guardians to defend Shinju Village from Magatsu while forging powerful swords, deep bonds, and enduring alliances. Explore vibrant, perilous lands, uncover hidden secrets, fight alongside a fellow guardian using unique abilities, and craft weapons while nurturing relationships with villagers whose stories shape your journey across shifting timelines. With stunning environments, dynamic duos in combat, roguelite progression, and a captivating soundtrack by Hitoshi Sakamoto, every run delivers strategic battles, exploration, and emotional storytelling. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. For $14.99, Oninaki is an emotional action RPG where you play as Kagachi, a watcher tasked with guiding lost souls to the afterlife in a world built on the fragile balance between life, death, and reincarnation. You'll explore hauntingly beautiful environments filled with tragic spirits, battle corrupted lost through fast, fluid combat that seamlessly mixes hack-and-slash action with deeply personal storytelling and heavy emotional undertones. By forming bonds with powerful demons, each possessing unique weapon styles, abilities, and upgrade paths, you can freely switch between them in real time, crafting a highly flexible and strategic combat flow that grows richer as the narrative unfolds. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 45 hours to platinum. For $11.99, Steins Gate Elite is a fully animated visual novel adventure where you follow a group of young lab members as they discover a way to change the past using a modified microwave, sending emails that alter history and pulling them into a dangerous conspiracy involving CERN and the mysterious time traveler John Titor. Experience remastered animation from the original 24-episode anime, with newly animated sequences for select endings, while making critical choices that shift the world line, create branching storylines, and determine multiple possible fates. With engaging characters, a suspenseful narrative, and fully animated cutscenes, every decision draws you deeper into a thrilling sci-fi tale. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $19.99, R-Type Delta HD Boosted is a remastered shoot-'em-up classic where you pilot the R9 All Delta to battle the Beto Empire and stop the orbital platform Moritz G from leveling Earth. Choose from 3 ships, wield powerful Delta weapons, and master the Force mechanic as you navigate intense levels filled with enemies, massive bosses, and relentless bullet patterns, all while enjoying high-resolution graphics, practice mode, and a reimagined soundtrack. With minimalist storytelling, tense sci-fi atmosphere, and precise adrenaline-pumping gameplay, every run tests your reflexes, delivering a timeless arcade experience for newcomers and veterans alike. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. For $19.99, Trails of Cold Steel 2 is a sweeping JRPG where military student Reen Schwarzer awakens in the mountains near his hometown, uncertain what fate befell his friends and comrades, and must take up his sword again to reunite allies and end a devastating conflict. Explore Erebonia, engage in turn-based battles with a variety of party members and tactical options, and enjoy enhanced features including turbo mode for faster exploration, dual audio to switch between Japanese and English voices, and over 5,000 new lines of English dialogue. With deep character development, a sprawling narrative, and intricate combat, every decision shapes relationships, story outcomes, and the fate of an entire nation. It's an 82 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $14.99, Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD Remaster is a modernized version of the acclaimed Atlas classic, plunging you into a post-apocalyptic Tokyo where the conception has reshaped the world in chaos. Navigate a city teeming with demons, balance negotiations or combat, summon infused demons to build a powerful team, and make morally complex choices that determine life, death, and the ultimate fate of gods, humans, and the world itself. This punishing, genre-defining RPG features remastered 3D models and backgrounds, additional difficulty settings, suspend save functionality, expanded demon compendium, enhanced battle systems, and fully voiced audio in Japanese or English. It's an 84 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $14.99, Humanity is a striking puzzle action platformer where you play as a glowing Shiba Inu tasked with guiding vast marching crowds toward salvation. Across over 90 campaign stages, you'll command humans to jump, turn, float, climb, and fight through intricate puzzles, deadly obstacles, and chaotic boss battles while unlocking new abilities to expand your control. And when you're done, you can even dive into an endless library of community-made levels or create your own with the intuitive stage builder. Playable in both standard and optional VR mode, its stark, minimalist style comes from visionary designers Yugo Nakamura and Tetsuya Mizuguchi, creators of Rez and Tetris Effect. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $14.99, Arizona Sunshine Remake is a VR zombie shooter set in the post-apocalyptic Grand Canyon, where you must survive hordes of undead while searching for human survivors. Armed with motion-controlled weapons, scarce ammo, and consumables, you'll navigate brutal environments, fend off relentless zombies, and experience immersive next-gen combat with shotguns, machetes, and other physically wielded armaments. This complete edition includes all DLCs and updates, co-op campaign and horde modes for up to 4 players, a revamped gore and mutilation system, high-resolution textures, realistic environmental details, and bite-sized VR gameplay that lets you play short sessions or dive into the full story. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $14.99, Killing Floor 2 Ultimate Edition delivers the definitive co-op shooter experience, where waves of horrifying Zeds swarm you and your team in frantic, high-stakes combat. This bundle includes the base game, both Armory Season Passes, and all standalone add-ons, giving you the most complete arsenal of weapons, perks, maps, and challenges available, including new environments, seasonal events, and unique cosmetic rewards to fully customize your experience. Play solo or team up with friends online to survive relentless hordes, tackle challenging objectives, and experience the over-the-top gore, strategic gameplay, and chaotic fun that's made Killing Floor 2 a fan favorite. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For 1624, Elsie is a hyperkinetic roguelike action platformer set on the vibrant, disaster-stricken planet Ekis, where you play as a powerful female android tasked with saving the world from total destruction. Dash, dive, and blast through procedurally generated levels filled with robot enemies, mastering countless Magitech weapons, precision parrying, and strategic upgrades to create devastating combat synergies while experimenting with unique playstyles. Explore neon-drenched biomes, tackle epic bosses and biome guardians, experiment with melee-based co-op using Andrew, and uncover the mystery behind the vanished guardians to restore peace to a world on the brink of chaos. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. For $14.99, Sworn is a dark, stylish 1-to-4 player co-op action roguelike set in a fallen Camelot consumed by corruption and ruled by a twisted King Arthur and his Knights of the Round Table. Whether playing solo or with friends, you'll explore the decaying realm of Avalon, forge alliances with legendary figures like Merlin and Nimue, and combine over 200 unique Fey blessings from lords such as Titania and Oberon to build devastating combat synergies and inventive new strategies. With its comic-inspired art style, richly detailed environments, fluid progression, and countless build possibilities, Sworn delivers a deeply replayable and visually striking reimagining of Arthurian legend. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 80 hours to platinum. For $19.79, Call of Duty Ghosts Gold Edition delivers the full game along with the Onslaught DLC, offering 4 new multiplayer maps, the Maverick dual-purpose assault rifle sniper rifle, and Extinction Episode 1 Nightfall, the first chapter of a 4-part episodic story series. Customize your multiplayer experience with new weapons, maps, and the bonus Wolf character skin, which transforms your guard dog killstreak into a ferocious companion, adding extra chaos and tactical options. With fast-paced combat, expansive multiplayer modes, and cinematic campaign missions, Call of Duty Ghosts Gold Edition provides an action-packed, thrilling shooter experience for both solo and co-op play. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $14.99, Rogue Waters is a tactical pirate roguelike where you play as Captain Cutter, navigating dangerous seas, commanding a crew, and confronting mythical sea creatures in pursuit of legendary treasure. Each run offers procedurally generated encounters with diverse enemies and pirate factions, while you recruit and upgrade crew members, manage ship modules, and customize cannons for naval and boarding combat. With a story-driven 3-act campaign, permanent crew and ship upgrades, strategic turn-based duels, and legendary sea monsters like the Kraken, Mermaid, and Giant Snail, Rogue Waters delivers high-stakes, endlessly replayable pirate adventure. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. For $13.49, the Watch Dogs 1 and Watch Dogs 2 Gold Editions bundle delivers 2 award-winning hacking adventures in one package, with all DLCs and expansions included for a fully upgraded experience. In Watch Dogs, play as Aiden Pierce, a brilliant hacker seeking revenge for a tragic family incident, using the city's omnipresent cameras, traffic systems, and electrical grids to outsmart enemies, evade law enforcement, and manipulate the urban environment to your advantage. Watch Dogs 2 lets you step into the shoes of Marcus Holloway, a young hacker in the San Francisco Bay Area, who joins DedSec to expose the hidden dangers of CTOS 2.0, recruit allies, and pull off high-tech heists. It's an 81 average on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 70 hours to get both platinums. For $14.99, the Turok Trilogy bundle brings back 3 classic dinosaur-slaying adventures in one package. Explore vast 3D worlds filled with cunning enemies, deadly traps, and intricate puzzles as you hunt prehistoric beasts, face terrifying bosses, and survive hostile environments while uncovering hidden secrets, mastering powerful weapons, and strategizing every encounter to stay alive. Fully restored with a modern visual engine, updated controls, and reworked enemy AI, this bundle delivers nostalgia, challenge, and non-stop action for both longtime fans and new players alike, with enhanced visuals, smoother gameplay, and additional bonus content enriching every encounter. It's an 84 average on game rankings, average trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 40 hours to finish all 3 games. For $19.99, Trails of Cold Steel is a story-driven JRPG set at Thor's military academy, where Erebonia's elite are trained in both war and liberal arts. First-year student Reen Schwarzer joins Class 7, a controversial group mixing nobles and commoners, and must navigate school life, complex friendships, and dangerous conspiracies, while preparing to defend the nation from forces seeking to plunge it into chaos and reshape Erebonia's future. With deep turn-based combat, branching social links, and challenging dungeon exploration, Trails of Cold Steel delivers a richly detailed world, intricate character development, and strategic battles across a sprawling, immersive narrative. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $19.99, Fresh Tracks is a precision-based roguelike action game where every decision and movement counts. Upgrade your skills and weapons, carefully plan your paths, and weave through treacherous mountainous landscapes while battling formidable enemies, avoiding deadly traps, and mastering environmental hazards to achieve victory, all while uncovering hidden secrets and unlocking powerful new abilities. With a mesmerizing soundtrack, fluid combat, and procedurally generated levels, Fresh Tracks delivers a tense, rewarding roguelike experience full of challenging enemies, strategic choices, and high-stakes exploration that constantly test your reflexes, planning, and adaptability. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $14.99, Cabernet is a 2D narrative RPG, where every choice shapes your fate as Liza, a young vampire navigating morality, power, and the supernatural world. Explore a richly detailed 19th century Eastern European-inspired setting, interact with humans in vampiric society, and make decisions that test your empathy, cunning, and survival instincts, while uncovering hidden secrets, forging alliances, and manipulating both friends and foes to maintain your grip on humanity. With political intrigue, class conflict, and decadent corruption, Cabernet delivers a dark, immersive, and strategic RPG experience full of branching dialogue, character relationships, and morally complex choices that shape the world around you. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $12.49, Touhou Spell Carnival is a strategy RPG with bullet hell elements set in Gensokyo, where humans and yokai coexist. Players control Reimu Hakare as she investigates the sudden spell carnival hosted by Yukari Yakumo, battling foes with grid-based movement, grazing bullets, and unleashing powerful spell cards while planning strategy, positioning to exploit enemy weaknesses, and making the most of objects and attributes to gain advantages in battle. With real-time strategy combat, unique grid mechanics, and skill-based bullet hell battles, Touhou Spell Carnival delivers a tense, tactical, and fast-paced experience full of exploration, boosts, and interactions with beloved Touhou characters. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $12.49, Pillars of Eternity Complete Edition is a critically acclaimed immersive RPG updated for consoles, letting you explore a richly detailed fantasy world with intuitive controls, redesigned menus, and full controller support. You'll create a unique hero from a variety of races, classes, and backgrounds, assemble a party of compelling companions, and engage in real-time with pause combat across a beautifully crafted world filled with factions, secrets, and epic storylines. With award-winning writing, expansive content including the White March expansions, and deep character and party customization, every choice influences your journey and shapes the ultimate fate of the realm. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 80 hours to platinum. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sales stuff that I put out. Leave a like and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.